Hey, what's up? Welcome to Mira's Bookstore. How may I help you? Alright, so you're looking for a book for your nephew's birthday, and how old is he turning? 13. Alright, so that's like 7th or 8th grade. Alright, sweet. What is he into? Like, what are his hobbies? Okay, nature and science. Alright. I think I already have a couple books that come to mind. Do you want me to just go grab them? Unless you want to look for yourself. Alright, sweet. I'll go grab those, and then I'll be back in a few seconds. Alright, I'm back. Sorry it took so long. I couldn't find one of the books, but I have them all here now. Would you like me to just give a brief synopsis of all the books, and then you can see which one you think you'd like the best? Sweet. Alright. We can do that real quick then. Alright. First book. Hatchet. This is a classic. I'm assuming you've heard of it. Yeah, have you read it? Okay. Then I'll just give a quick overview of this book. It's a pretty good book. I've read it a couple times. Once for school, and then just another time because I felt like it. I'll read the back real quick. 13-year-old Brian Robeson is on his way to visit his father when the single-engine plane in which he is flying crashes. Suddenly, Brian finds himself alone in the Canadian wilderness with nothing but a tattered windbreaker and the hatchet his mother gave him as a present, and the dreadful secret that has been tearing him apart since his parents' divorce. But now Brian has no time for anger, self-pity, or despair. It will take all his know-how and determination, and more courage than he knew he possessed, to survive. So yeah, basically, it's about a kid named Brian. He's in an airplane. He's going to, I don't remember. I just read this and I immediately forgot. Visit his father. That's not very important. But he's going to visit his father. And then his plane crashes and he has to survive in the wilderness by himself. Like build his own house using his own tools. Yeah, it's a pretty cool story. Pretty interesting. I know when I was in like late middle school, personally, I wanted to just go in the woods and like build my own little house. I thought that'd be fun. I mean, I still kind of want to do that, but I don't know. I probably won't. But yeah, it's a really interesting story. It's a fun read. It's not that long. That's the thing with this book. It's like, I don't know, 120 pages maybe. Oh, Jesus, it's 178. I way misjudged. But yeah, it's not too long of a book, so I don't know if he wants to read a super long book or not, but if he just wants a quick read, this is a really good one. So would you like to purchase this right away? Like, do you want me to go through all the other options? All the other options? All right. Next, I have Pax. This is more of a companion book, like about two friends than wildlife, but it's a pretty good book, and I like it. Have you heard of Pax before? No? Alright. Well, I could read this. This is kind of long. I'll just give my own overview of it. So basically, there's this kid named Peter, I believe. Probably says in here. Yep, Peter. He has a pet fox named Pax, and they're super close. Peter loves the fox. And then Peter's dad has to go off to war, I believe. I don't remember if he gets drafted or not, but he has to go off to war. And he makes him get rid of the fox. And then Peter's just like, I don't want to do that, obviously. But he does it. And then he goes and lives with his grandparents without the fox. And then he really misses the fox. So he goes out into the woods to find Pax. And while he's looking for Pax, Pax is also going on his own journey through the woods, like as a fox. So it's a pretty cool book. I enjoyed reading it. Yeah, like I said, it's not so much the nature side of things, but it's still a pretty good book. So I don't know if you'd be interested in this. This one's also hardcover. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, what are your thoughts on this one? Alright, go through the other two then. This one, A Year in the Life of a Complete and Total Genius. I actually haven't read this one, but I've heard pretty good things about it. I can read the back. It says, "See me after class" on the top. It's just a note page. Arthur Bean is a genius. It's just that no one else realizes this quite yet. He's going to be a world-famous author, and the first step is to win this year's story writing contest. test. What he writes is pretty funny, but it gets him into trouble too, like with his English teacher, and the school newspaper advisor, and cool girl Kennedy, and Arthur's #1 nemesis, Robbie Zack, through letters, email exchanges, and see-me notes, and I'm having trouble reading this, I apologize. See-me notes and doodles enter the hilarious and often mixed-up mind of Arthur Bean, creative genius. So it's just about a really smart kid, I guess. I don't know. I've heard good things about it. It's supposed to be pretty funny. And as you can see, it's told through emails and notes. And I believe I saw a picture as I was flipping through it. Yeah. So, should be a pretty fun read. Obviously, well, I'm assuming if you're getting a book for him for his birthday, he likes reading. So, obviously that's not like a problem for him, I would think. But still, it's always nice to just read a fun book with a different style. So, yeah, I don't know. What do you think about this one? Alright, sweet. And then I have one more book to go through with you. This is not really a story. It's just has a bunch of experiments in it. The Book of Totally Irresponsible Science. So with this one, 64 daring experiments for young scientists. I forgot to read that. But with this one, it's pretty self-explanatory. It's just a bunch of experiments you can do with household items. Only thing with this is a couple of these are kind of messy and kind of dangerous, such as burning ice. But really, if your nephew's parents wanted to, they could just not let them do those experiments. But yeah, it's a pretty cool book. It's nice to help him get creative and have fun with science. I could go through a couple of these experiments. Egg in a bottle. This one, I've seen this one before. Basically, you just put an egg in a bottle. That one's not that interesting. I picked out a pretty bad one. Egg bungee jump. This one's a cannon. Giant air cannon. That sounds pretty cool. Yeah, so basically, it's just a book full of experiments, which I think would be pretty interesting for him since he said that he likes science. So, yeah, what do you think about this one? Alright. Well, now that I've showed you all the books, which one would you be most interested in, do you think? Hatchet? Pax? A Year in the Life of a Complete and Total Genius? Or The Book of Totally Irresponsible Science? You're taking two of them? Alright. Well then, here's Pax and The Book of Totally Irresponsible Science. Then I'll just check how much these are for you real quick. This one is $12.99. And this one is $15.99. It's a bit more expensive because our stories that are hardcover are a little bit more expensive. I could check if we have a paperback version of this. I don't know if we do, but that's fine. All right. Okay, so that brings your total to... I gotta do taxes. I apologize. I forgot taxes were a thing. I'll check that real quick on my computer. $29.27. All right, sweet. So we'll be paying with cash or card. All right, I'll take that from you. Then just sign here. All right, here you go. Here's your books. And then, do you want a receipt with that? Yeah. All right. Here you go. Alright, sweet. Have a great rest of your day.